a little bit in. So here we go, people. This is very close to us, isn't it?
It is.
I think it's about the same distance, aren't there? A few of them,
Yeah.
but we'll go into that in a minute. So I say we're coming down here, and we're going in this way. I think you can still leave your motorhomes on the left there. I don't know what the pub's doing with regards to that. Obviously, there's a Tesco's here as well. Oh, I've come out the wrong way nearly. What a Wally. There you go. What a start to the video. I nearly ended up on the road. I came off. But I'm real. You know that, people. I make mistakes. Not very often. And here we go. So we're going along here. And that is the entrance there. And there's the Tesco's there, isn't it? So we come along. Actually, we'll go in here first. Let's have a look in here. Just to show you. This is where people normally park their motorhomes.
Yeah, we see motorhomes parked up this end.
Yeah, up this end we see motorhomes. So there's little pitch things there. I don't know how that's working. I don't know how that's going to work with a pub. Because one thing someone was saying, it's a big pub and there's a lot of hype. So they're going to struggle for car parking space, aren't they? I think. I don't know how it's going to work. We're going to have a look around the other bit now. Hold on, let's have a look around here.
This is a reasonable sized parking space. I don't know if this is owned by Tesco or by the pub or if it's just parking.
I don't have a clue. Let's go and have a look. We're going to have a look a little bit further around. We came in here when the first day we got here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's mad for me because I never actually went into the pub. We came to the pub with Tavern and Bandit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did visit once.
And Michelle
before
came
it
in
closed.
and it didn't look too healthy, to be honest.
It was very old and run down.
Yeah, which is always the way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay,
So you've got parking here, which I presume is Tesco's parking.
Yeah, this would be Tesco's parking, wouldn't it? Not the pub, right. Well, it's looking, it's had a right makeover, isn't it?
The front of it's been painted up, that looks nice.
So, yeah, that looks good. Let's have a look, we're parking here.
Got new benches out the front there.
Yeah, they've got new benches.
Grass has been cut on the fields.
Well, they had to cut that grass. That grass
Yeah,
was in
that
the right
got
state,
very
isn't it?
long.
And there's a cash machine. That's quite handy. Handy to people to know, because one thing Skegness does lack, you know, a lot of the time is cash machines. So, right, let's turn this down here a little bit. Aim it kind of over there. As I say, so it is the grand opening tomorrow, and it's kind of looking good, isn't it? It's looking very nice, very smart, isn't it? Preparing for the.
Yeah, they'd like used to have like a veranda thing. They've taken that down. They've put the new benches on the front. They've painted up the windows and the doors and whatnot. I think it's a new sign as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that sign, or the sign's either new or been painted well, isn't it? So yeah,
But it does look good.
that is kind of looking smart, and you need this because that was some eyesore, wasn't it?
It'd be interesting when we go out to have a look at the garden area to the right.
I can move over there. if you wanna have a look, yeah.
Looking at it face on. But it's to the right of the building.
But it is great. It's great for Skegness to see another pub opening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or reopening, rather.
Yeah,
Reopening.
it's nice to see them reopening, not just closing down and going. So that's good.
It's a big pub, you know. I mean, I've done this job myself back in the day, hence where I met the staff.
It is big inside.
But there is, as I say, there's a lot of hype about it, which I understand, and I think that's good. But one thing I don't get, where, you know, there's other pubs here in this surrounding area.
Yeah,
for argument's sake.
this little area here, there
Yeah.
are some really lovely.
You've got
little
Finnigans,
pubs.
literally.
You've got Finnigans up the way.
Literally, Finnigans is literally walkable from here. About 7-8 minute walk to Finnigans?
Yeah, it's about that.
From here, 10 minutes max. That way you've got the Jack Snipe, haven't you?
Yeah, that's another
As well.
big, great pub.
And of course, not too far from here, you've also got the Charnwood that
Yeah.
we were in yesterday, having an absolutely fantastic Sunday carvery. Then again, the Finnigans fish and chips. I'll actually link the reviews of them too in this video and in the next one. Obviously, we're going to come in here tomorrow, check it out. A lot of you have asked, and yeah, of course we'll check it out. Will be good to see. I don't know the beer listing yet. I did ask them, but they probably a bit busy. I spoke to them a few times and they seem really enthusiastic. Let's be honest, I don't know if they've run pubs before, but that enthusiasm can die off quick because that is a big beast of a building.
It is, yeah.
And I just hope that you see the support, you see a lot of support for it. Let's hope that these people are still there.
It translates to bums on seats. And the people who are coming this way to check that out, do check out the other little pubs in this area, because there's some really, really good ones.
There's a lot more to life, you know. If this brings everyone out, that's great. But you know, there is other pubs there that sometimes you feel that, you know, that they need that push. And I don't think that you know, you've got certain influences in Skegness, and I feel that certain pubs get pushed and certain pubs don't.
Which is a shame because
It's
you're
just
missing
wrong.
out on things. Because
Yeah.
you think of Finnigans, the fish and chips I had in there was absolutely superb. It was so
You
so
wouldn't
good.
even know Finnigans existed, and a lot of people don't. You know, it's on the little caravan site, and Raymond, who took over from John, is a fantastic bloke.
Really, really lovely.
Really
people.
reasonable priced and everything. Then again, so's the Jack Snipe. And don't forget, you've got Fred, as I say, in the Charnwood. Obviously, you've got the, what do you call it? What's the pub? I never forget the name all the bloody time.
The White Horse.
The White Horse.
That's a sort of
But they're a corporate
owned,
place. They don't need any
a
help,
bit
do they?
sort of with a spoony type.
But you think about it,
place.
I mean, you look, they've got 5.7k subscribers here already, and they haven't even opened the doors. I mean, I don't get that when that's all the White Horse, which is the biggest pub around here, have got. So they've got like double all the other 3 pubs put together without opening the door. So
Yeah, they've got to
There's a lot of
translate
hype.
that into customers now, haven't they?
yeah, there's a lot of hype to live up to, and do you know what? I hope it works for them,
I do.
obviously, because it's great for us. We can walk down here with our dogs. Obviously, a lot of you know.
And there's a lot of outdoor space here, which
Yeah.
is nice.
I know. So what? I wonder if they're going to put more bits over there. I'd have
Yeah,
had
that's
some more.
what I'm wondering, because you've got the green, and as you're looking at the pub, directly opposite there's a
trying,
green
yeah.
space there,
Have a
which
look.
I hope they utilise that and
You know what, mate? Yeah,
live
mate.
bands and little festivals
Yeah.
and that
Yeah,
type
that's
of
what they're meant to
thing.
do. There's a massive live lineup. I mean, do check their website, and it is looking good. Let's have a
You can
look
see-
over
And
here.
this was also the bit that I wanted to look at. Yeah, they've redone that outside bit
I know
here.
there's 2
to the
classics
right
for
of the building.
£13.49. That's a good deal. Oh yeah, look at all the chairs and
Yeah,
tables there.
that's nicely done.
That's smart.
That
isn't it?
has
That's
been
good.
done nice.
Can you see that on the camera? Hold on. I can turn around here and go out this way actually, couldn't I? So yeah,
As you
look,
can see, they've
as you can
done
see,
that.
that's been
It's
well
a nice
done.
little
Well,
patio area with the lights.
Obviously,
and
the
the
grass
nice
is burnt.
chairs and things.
out like a lot of places, which is always going to happen, isn't it? So yeah, that works as well, doesn't it? That works. But as I say, you have got, if you're coming out to here, you know, as I say, do look at the other pubs. Yeah, look at the spaces there. Blimey. Got a few of them huts left, haven't they?
Yeah.
But not very many. Because when we came last time, there was huts everywhere, weren't they?
Yeah, a bit like
I think they've got the
Duck and
band.
Drake.
Yeah.
They've got an outdoor area with those kind of
Yeah, I think
covered seating.
I would think that a lot of the,
Pods.
I think that they've looked at the Duck and Drake, and that's kind of what they're looking at. There's an influence that's come here, and I think they've looked at somewhere as successful as the Duck and Drake, and hopefully trying to. Oh, what's the pumps on? Now I'll go and have a quick look.
Okay, we have Moretti, Guinness.
Moretti, Guinness.
I can't see the next one. Looks like Inches, Foster's, Carlin, John Smith's.
Jesus, it's a Skegness
Oh
special.
my God, Madry and Cruise Camp.
My Jesus Christ. Okay, supply and demand, I get that, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
You know, I know
And they're tied to a brewery here as well, aren't they?
they're tied to a brewery. I get that, but even tied to punch. Oh my Jesus Christ!
Because
So
you
there's-
think if you think of
So
the
what's-
Waterside Tavern that we went
yeah.
to the other day, they had a fantastic lineup in that little bar there. It was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I just feel that, you know, a Star of Pravin. I did say to him about a German beer. I mean, for me, that is an absolutely poor selection. Inches cider. I mean,
It depends on yeah. You
that's
know,
a sweet, boring cider that.
It's
That's for the most of that stuff's there for the masses that don't like alcohol. Oh my dear.
hopefully they've got something else around the other side.
Yeah, they
Because
might do. But
it's not very
you've got
inspired, is
to,
it?
as we've spoke to a lot of people, and we know you've got to appeal to masses in Skegness. You know, Madry's what they want. Let's be honest. They
Yeah, but
drink that.
Madry and Cruise Camp.
Madry and Trees Campo and Carlin and Foster's. I mean, Jesus Christ, mate. It's for those that don't drink and don't really want to drink, innit? And that's scary, innit?
Yeah.
Jesus me. Okay, I get that. You know, I know you've got. I do understand how it works, but for argument's sake, you know, you need a. Like, I mean, where's the
Sometimes
where's the
you
5%
wonder
of
why
them?
they don't think
I
about
think there must be
doing something a
Heineken.
little bit
'Cause
different from
Heineken-
what other people are doing around here.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
I
offering
mean,
a bit of
come on, I
variety.
show anyone that lineup in a beer group and try and shout that pub out on what they do.
They're gonna laugh.
They're going to laugh at me. anyone that knows anything who we talk to, that it's not going to entice. But then I get it with the masses. I don't know, they might have some, maybe you haven't seen the real ales, and you don't know that that's the full selection, but that was quite a lot.
That's only what
you were reading out there. Oh my god, oh dear. Okay, but you know, that's one of them things, isn't it? We're going to give it a try tomorrow, and apparently there's a fantastic, well, you've just seen a fantastic deal there, 2 meals for £13.49. That's brilliant.
That's a good deal on food, yeah. That is good.
That's brilliant. And also the point that you can, I think you can do a meal and a pint for a tenner, which is, again, come on, that's good in this day and age.
Value, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, I just can't see anything positive for that lineup, but you know, oh no, of course I can't go left, can I? What a wally I am, people. But
you're gonna have to go down.
You have to go down and get lost in Skegness again. I've done it so many times. I feel like just turning left there, but
No.
I better not. Excuse me. You know how it is, right? But as I say, you know, you've got to appeal to the masses, and let's be honest with this place. And we knew before we moved here,
Yeah,
you know.
it's going to be a
I think you've got the
struggle to
Crafty Ale House that's got some crazy brilliant lagers. Obviously Finnigans as well, it's got good cider and draft, and of course you've got the Seaview with Hofmeister, one place German beer in the whole of Skegness.
Yeah, got to shout them out for that, because that's a fantastic.
That is a fantastic ice cold pint.
And ice cold glass.
I know he's known as Grumpy, the old landlord, but I'll tell you what a pint.
It's just spot on.
Other than that, and you've got obviously Hawkston in the Crafty Ale House. If you want to go out a little bit, go to the Countryman. We've been there a few times and done reviews.
Got their own brew that is
Their own brewed and Hawkston lager and cider. So
and the Waterside, the one that we went to the other day.
The Waterside, do check the video out.
Bar on site of,
but they're not quite so local to this, are they?
Yeah, they're
I took
not.
them to Jack Snipe. Look, Jack Snipe is just there, people. Look, he's always got them in there, and he see what a lad he is. And he's one of us, isn't he? Southerner.
Yeah, he's Southerner.
Southerner, great to see him. We haven't. I tell you what, we went in there and we had a
When it
drinking
first opened.
thing with him when he was first there, and I just haven't got back. It just hasn't happened.
We will go back
And he
there.
was showing us the difference with the glasses, what a difference a
Yeah.
glass makes, and it's too true, some of it, you know. And
he was
a
a good
great
bloke
lad,
in there, yeah.
really nice girls as well behind the
Yeah.
bar, and they were all nice, weren't they?
Yeah, good stuff.
So yeah, right, okay, that's cool. This at that, rather than us boring you any further. And let's hope there's an amazing video. I don't know, to say, you know, the draft that will maybe won't appeal to us, but it'll appeal to the masses, and maybe that's the whole point about it. And as you say, they are somewhat tied to Punch Taverns, but you can have Heineken, but it don't mean there's not a Heineken pump over the left that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
You need a big boy,
You do.
as far as I'm concerned, in there, and a couple of nice real ales, but you know, we don't know yet. Anyway, as always, this video will go out on the Tuesday morning. I'll co-channel it with both, innit?
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be there on the Tuesday, checking it out. We're going to try and get an old landlord to meet up with us, aren't we?
We are,
A pub
yeah.
expert. He's all right, but he's Scottish. He's going to murder me if he listens to this. But no, he's a great lad, and he's good, you know, for a different insight, just rather than us two.
Yeah.
I believe he knows matey.
Yeah, he's going to be running that, yeah.
From before, obviously because of the Skegness background and everything. So it'd be great to get someone for more than anything, for a difference of opinion, wouldn't it?
Yep.
And then again, he's quite
more
fussy. That you didn't say John Smith's is going to go mad, isn't he? Hey?
I think I did say John Smith.
I don't think so. But okay, we know.
Never mind.
There might be something different. Right, it's not goodbye. It's bonjour.